Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning into my very first podcast. A little bit about myself. My name is Mally Dow and I'm a performing poet. Yes, of course I write them, but I haven't got any book productions because I prefer to perform my poetry, which is what I've done for many years at folk festivals, in folk clubs, all over the country, this country and abroad, to good reception, I might add. If you feel like you want to give, that's wonderful. I don't want to make any money from this, but I do want some very brave people to do so, and that's the RNLI, and that are the volunteer people who go out to sea to rescue everybody that's in danger and in peril. So that's for the RNLI. God bless each and every one of them. As you can tell from my accent, I'm a northern girl. No, I'm not a girl anymore. I'm a woman, a very old woman. I live in the county of Lancashire in the north of England, the most beautiful county. It's quite cruel in winter, but for the most part, it's the place where I just belong. And my first poem for you reflects that. It's called Back Home on My Land. And the reason I left it was because I remarried and went to join my husband. I took my children, well, some of my children, went to join my new husband in our life together that started in Birmingham. That's where it started, 41 years ago. However, as we go along with the podcasts, I'll tell you more and more about myself. But for now, I hope you enjoy my very first podcast poem, Back Home on My Land. This place, unchanging, constant, sublime, this land I'm proud to say is mine, is forever locked inside my heart, and it's the place from which I'll never part. Because I left it once for many years, and yes, I cried so many tears, and my thoughts they would so often stray on happy times and our village ways. Well, I've seen the world and all its glories, and I can tell so many stories of friends I've made along the way and places where I thought I'd stay. But where'er I was, my thoughts all went to the village where I was most content. I'd see Pendle Hill in my mind's eye, and that was sure to make me cry. But at last, I'm home. No more moving for me, because I'm in the place where I yearned to be. The land around our cottage abounds with wildlife and lovely country sounds. The moors are in view, and my Pendle Hill. Oh, it really would be a bitter pill to leave this beauty once again. Would bring me grief and awful pain. The echoes of my children's play, our lovely walks at the end of day, their memories so very sweet to me. And here is where God meant me to be. I know this land, each path, each stile. I've tramped it all for miles and miles. The folk and the moors, the river, the hills. No, I'll never take that bitter pill, because I am Lancashire through and through. Dear Pendle, I belong to you. I know your moods, hear what you say, and yes, my land, I'm home to stay. And when my time on earth is done, I'll rest in peace in the summer sun. Wacoladine is waiting for me, and in my resting place will grow a tree. I'll hear folk passing every day, and hear the little children play. You see, this is my land where I belong, and it fills my heart with joy and song.